Audiation is the ability to internally process music. That's a very simple definition that actually covers a great deal of ground. The truth is that a musician can train their inner ear in a number of complex, sophisticated ways. But for this course, anyway, we're going to focus on developing the following 7 skills. First, internal memorization. This is a skill that most musicians and even non-musicians already have. Anyone who whistles a tune while walking down the street is exercising this ability. Most people in this world have favorite songs and not-so-favorite songs, which have either been preserved and cherished or forced upon their memories by being played too often. With this course, we'll be memorizing music more systematically, not just by listening to it, but by learning to classify its components and structure. Second, what I call passive score reading. Reading scores while listening to a recording of the same music, training your eye to identify function and structure, and associate them with the sounds you're hearing. This is how most developing composers score read, and there's an art to it which I'm going to share. Third, external ear training, in which a musician develops their ear using external sources, such as using their voice for sight singing or an instrument for sight reading. Or listening to examples of rhythms, melodies, and harmonies, and writing them down, and here's where you'll need that staff paper. I call these 2 essential forms of training eyes to voice and ears to paper. After drilling your ear externally, you'll be ready for the 5th skill, active score reading. We'll take the music you memorized in the first skill and work methodically through it, associating each element of the music with its written form, and learning to really include every function and nuance in your internal memory of the piece. This will be done entirely without any external audio source, so you'll really want your memorization of the music to be thorough in the first step. With the 3rd and 4th steps mastered, you'll be ready for the 5th step, internal ear training. Here, we'll move ear training drills inside your head, where you can think them through instead of singing them, and also learn to compose musical elements. These 2 forms of training are called eyes to inner ear and inner ear to paper. La, do, so, do, fa, do, mi. After that, you'll be ready to take the training wheels off and try some basic audiation, reading a score and hearing musical tones in your mind without any external reference. Each musical selection I've chosen for this 6th skill has been carefully set out by the ear training drills, so you'll be able to apply certain recognizable elements in order to form a mental image of the music. The final, and perhaps most essential skill I'll have to teach you in this course, is to sum up what you've learned, and then to casually apply your developing abilities to your own work. Imagine being able to quickly sketch out a musical idea directly to paper without having to check your work on an instrument. Or write an entire work out, or simply just compose a great deal of music mentally without even bothering to set it down on paper until you've completely developed and finalized it. That's the ultimate goal, in fact, and can help a composer to write music at what seems like lightning speed to those without audiation skills, though that level of audiation may require decades to achieve. But beyond such flashy and profitable long-term results, the basic skill of having a trained ear and being able to analyze structure and function in music are practical results that you'll be able to put to work immediately. This course is built so that the training for these skills runs in a dependable cycle of progress. Memorize work A by ear, passively score read work B, applying analytical principles, external drills, actively score read work A, internal drills, audiate work C and perhaps parts of B, and then sum up your training with a final test. I'll walk you step by step through the first cycle of training, after which you can turn to the course curriculum PDF guide and repeat the cycle with fresh material, studying progressively more complicated musical works, and testing your ear with additional drills. The guide supplies students with a full 5 cycles of training, but you can learn to build additional cycles as you get the knack. That's the basic approach of this course. Now ready, set, memorize in our next video.